Happy Saturday, everybody. It's BB here with BB Electra Tarot, here to do a quick energy update for the collective. I hope that you guys are all having a great Saturday. Happy late 8/8 portal, and which is Lionsgate, and also happy full moon in Aquarius. Right now things are about like letting go of like old traditions and old thought patterns and moving into like a new way of thinking, something more, you know, modern, something more with the times. But anyways, just want to tell you welcome. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, or share, whatever you feel inclined to do, but it helps my channel grow and I appreciate it. Again, I'm BB, aka Brittany, with BB Electra Tarot, and I'm gonna do a quick just an energy update. And I wanted to start with this deck I just made out of note cards. So I'm gonna get one or two cards depending on what I feel guided to do, just to get an overall theme from the cards for this reading. So anyhow, let's see what we get. I've started shuffling this and I'm gonna see what pops out. Give me 1 second. My fan is blowing on me really hard. Okay, that's better. Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, higher beings of love and light only. Archangel Michael, please guide me in this reading. Please give me clear and concise messages for the collective, for what they need to know for their highest good. Let's see what we get. Compassion. So I'm going to take one more and I'm going to do like this. I don't know. Nurture. Okay, so we're gonna leave those there for now, and that kind of gives me an idea. And on the bottom I've got pray and meditate. So maybe I'm kind of getting a theme about like maybe there's somebody you need to have compassion for and you should nurture the relationship, but make sure you pray and meditate about it before you decide on what to do. But let's just see. I'm going to go ahead and pull from the next one is the Intuition Oracle. I've already kind of shuffled, but I'm going to shuffle again. Please, Archangel Michael, protect me and my viewers during this reading. No evil I allow to return to sender with love and light, and that evil should cover the devil. What do we need to know for the collective? The Judge. Okay. 2 more, please. The Intuitive. And the Truthful. Okay. So on bottom is the Patient. Affirmation: I can endure whatever twists and turns life brings me. So the first card that came out is number 8, the Judge. It says, affirmation: I am relentless in my pursuit of honesty and justice, which is crazy because we have truthful at the end. Let me grab my guidebook for this. It says number 8. I'm just gonna read a little bit about the overall message from this guidebook because it's really good. We're about to come out of Mercury retrograde, thankfully, on the 11th, so that's good. Hopefully this reading will be better than last time. I was stumbling over my words, but we'll see. So the Judge. It says, the heavy-lidded eyes of the Judge stare out and pierce through all the veils of illusion and deception, like God Pluto, who went up to the upper and lower regions of the afterlife. Nothing escapes his gaze or his judgment. His long flowing beard is a sign of his age, of the wisdom that time confers upon all who observe in quiet contemplation. I'm gonna skip ahead to the heart of the matter. It says, times that are ripe for long needed change are often frightening or confusing, but you must go on in spite of your fears. At times like that, there is no time for pleasantries, tact, or beating around the bush. It is crucially important that you face up to things the way they really are and not see them the way you would like them to be. Things may change for the better, but they will not change unless you ruthlessly judge yourself and your situation and act accordingly. when the time is right, neither before nor after. Your intuition is telling you that someone may be lying to you, including yourself, or judging you falsely. Then what you must do is to be careful to find out who, why, and how. It is very important that you be sure of your situation before you act. Do not accept criticism that says you're too judgmental. Judgment has its time and place, and your judgment is a gift meant to protect you. So have compassion for yourself. I mean, I feel like your intuition's telling you something about somebody around you. Could be a friend, could be a coworker, lover, family member, somebody you feel has been maybe causing problems or something. And maybe it's put you into, I don't know why I'm getting this feeling like, you know, sometimes people have to tear other people down in order to build themselves up. Or maybe they get caught doing something that, you know, they get called out on, and instead of taking up ownership for what they did wrong, they might try to shift the blame onto somebody else. If that's the case, you should definitely have compassion for yourself. First of all, don't blame yourself. I feel like you need to kind of cut those energies out and save room for people that nurture you. The intuitive, and it was talking about intuition too, which is cool that the intuitive ties in, is we're just going to read the heart of the matter on that one. Number 45. So we've got 8, 9, and 6 as the overall numbers. It's 8, 45, 33, or 8, 9, and 6. So let's see. 45 is up here. Heart of the matter. So it says the language our intuition uses is symbolism. Therefore, your practice with the intuition oracle is vitally important because it exercises your ability to look at the gorgeous images on the card and let them be the affirmation, and let them and the affirmation message on their other side trigger your intuitive gift. It is always a good idea to make your decision based on what both your logical mind and your intuition are telling you, not solely on either one. This harmonizes your left and right brains to produce a balanced decision-making process, one that gives you the best chance of moving towards what is best for you on the physical, mental, and spiritual level. So I want to take a moment for you to look at this card. Let me see how I'm gonna, yeah, let's do it like this. Get the glare off. Now I'm going to look at it for a moment. It's got a bird. Birds are messengers. I see the woman that's holding the bird is an angel. She's got a harp. She's got wings. You might be receiving messages maybe during your sleep, maybe during, you know, sometime when you're out in nature, I think, because of all the nature around her. From your spirit guides about what to do in this situation, and so you need to be still and listen. Maybe go outside and meditate. The affirmation on the other side is, I am tuned into the energy of those I care about. So if you care about someone and you're not sure whether they're for you or against you, don't act out of like pure rashness and just jump the gun and do something. Take time to clear your mind, meditate, and figure it out that way, okay? I feel like that's going to be the best way that you can figure this thing out, okay? So there's something or someone around you, like I said, it could be anybody, that you're contemplating whether they're meant to be in your life. It could be a friend that's negative all the time, or it could be somebody that lies, and it could be a person you're with that cheats. Who knows what the situation is? Only you will know. But the truthful is the last card out. And it says on this side, I speak my truth and expect everyone I care about to do so too. And ain't that the truth? I'm gonna go ahead and show you the picture on this card. So I see that in her hand, it looks like she is holding, Golly, what is that? some kind of book. I wish I could see better. Let me see. Light. Looks like a book, but I'm not too sure what it is. But I see the butterfly, which is, you know, the wings of the butterfly. Butterflies always signify change. I'm drawn to that, and I'm drawn to her looking, like when you talk to somebody and you're talking to them and you're trying to communicate your truth, look them in the eyes. I'm seeing that big time as well. For some reason, her gaze has got me really transfixed. Let's see if there's anything else I'm getting from this. Speak from your chest. Yeah, it looks kind of like she's holding a chest. And when you're speaking your truth, you're speaking from your chest, which is your heart. And it will transform your situation, okay? But, let's see. No matter what, you can always endure, because, you know, your angels and God and your guides, they're looking out for you. But I'm going to go ahead and read a little bit about that one, from the heart of the matter of that, which is number 33. Ooh, I almost turned right to it. It says, examine your attitude towards telling the truth and your ability to know when others are telling the truth to you. People lie for a myriad of reasons, most of which are based on fear or greed. Even more difficult to discern are those who are telling you what they believe to be true, but what is in fact false. A highly developed intuitive sense is one of the best ways to guard against those whose words can deceive you and lead you to paths that you will regret taking. It is very important to be open to hearing the truth, even if it hurts to hear it. Though it may be unpleasant, the truth can set you free from illusion or the consequence of living a lie. Rather than dismiss out of hand what makes you feel uncomfortable, it is best to open up your mind to the possibility that what you are being told may be true, even if it's only true from the point of view of the one who is speaking to you. Being open to this possibility is a sign of respect to both the person who is trying to speak their truth to you and the divine who is within us. So there's something you need to do, I think, to connect really strongly to your intuition, and that is sit and take time to meditate, nurture yourself, you know, go outside, if you're confused, go outside, take some deep breaths, set the intention that you want clarity, pray, you know, pray and meditate. See, it's on the bottom, pray and meditate. So that's how you can really hear your inner voice. And it's cool because all these tied together, talking about intuition. That card and that card will talk about intuition, and this is the intuitive. So I feel like you're probably a very intuitive person. You probably know when people are not being completely honest, and it nags at you when they aren't. So I don't know, we're gonna go ahead and shuffle this, the Tattoo Tarot, the Vintage Tattoo Tarot by Melissa Wilson. Using this one today, and then we're gonna get maybe one sweet ass affirmation for that. God, Holy please include this in the energy for my reading today for the collective. Don't lie allowed to transcend our light. Please protect our energy all the time. Thank you. Ten of Wands, dropping a burden, death, transformation, and on top we have 2 swords in reverse. So you're coming out of being like not sure what to do. Now you're getting more confident. Holy Spirit, please give me 5 cards, please. Oh, there's 2. Fell on the ground. Got 1, 2. Holy Spirit, 5 cards. Oh. Okay, saw that in the pre-show. It's trying to come out. Yay! Come on. Holy Spirit, 2 more, please. Oh, there it is. Oh, wow. Ha! What do you know? There's a divine match. And what's the last card? 5 of Wands. one more. I'm gonna go ahead and do it like this. Why the Five of Wands? Why the Nine of Swords? Okay. Hold on a minute, guys. Okay, yeah. So I feel like somebody, let me see. I want one more for the top overall energy before I clarified that Five of Wands. One more last card. Okay. And to clarify, the King of Coins. Okay. Yep. So there's somebody outside of your situation that's a love situation, I think, because we have a divine pair here, right? And you intuitively know that this person is trying to cause problems, right? It's about a love situation. We got the Ace of Cups, which is a brand, like a newer love situation, or like could be an opportunity in love, and a message of love with the Page of Cups, which can also be the kind of the young, like carefree, kind of wild love card. In the past, it's been maybe a little bit of an amateur love, but it's recently developed into a divine connection. Like you're really vibing with somebody, or you will be soon. But expect, if it hasn't already happened, expect somebody to try to stop it. There's this magician who's sometimes a trickster, and they don't want to see that. It keeps them up at night if they can't cause a fight for you. Like, this is a fighting card. So the eagle's attacking the snake. The snake trying to attack the eagle. There's somebody that's trying to wreak havoc. They might try to lie. That's under the truthful. Like, don't let people into your circle that don't speak their truth. If they're lying, get rid of them. It's toxic, and it will just cause problems to your connection here. And then in the outcome, you have the King of Coins and the Eight of Cups in reverse. And in this picture, the Eight of Cups, it's upright. It's a guy with his eyes covered. He can't see, but it's in reverse. So the King of Pentacles knows his worth. He knows what's real, what's not. He's very smart, intelligent, and he makes good choices. So I feel like, you know, with the Two of Wands on bottom and the Hangman on top, maybe you haven't been sure how to handle this situation. You've been kind of stuck, but I'm going to get some advice for you. So let me just see, put it up here. Queen of Coins. Wow, it's a match again. Look at that. King of Coins, Queen of Coins. Advice is just be in your receptive nature. Don't be caught up in your head, but don't do anything either. Let things transform for you organically is what I'm hearing. Organically. Holy Spirit. Justice is on bottom. Two more. Okay, that's way more than two. So try that again. Which means count. Two more, please. Please. Thank you for these messages. Thank you. Yep. Victory. Look at that. Yep. You will not be caught up in your head anymore. Two Swords reverse. You won't be stuck in your thoughts at all. As long as you just, like, the Queen of Coins, she's just receptive, she's nurturing, she's I want to go ahead and read something out of this book right here for the advice, because I feel like it's the most important part of this whole situation. But let me get to the page. Queen of Coins, she's practical, caring, generous, and nurturing. Weird, nurture. It says, like the Queen in the other suits, the Queen of Coins is all about feminine energy, and in this case, the feminine connection to the earth and material objects. You may be nurturing yourself or others in your life, either through food and generosity or through connection and relationship building. The Queen of Coins is secure and prosperous, meaning you are well established by dint of your hard work and independence, and you use your abundance to help others. The Queen of Coins could also mean motherly figures in your life and generosity and stability when you need it. So it's just saying, just know your worth and just stay in your, stay in your compassionate, receptive, nurturing energy. The intuitive in Six of Wands, which is victory, for me. Let's see what the definition is in the book. It says progress, success, victory, and acclaim. It says after goals and executions comes success. The Six of Wands symbolizes achievement and reaching challenging milestones. You set your energy all on realizing these dreams, and they have now come to fruition. You faced challenges and setbacks, but now you can bask in the moment of progress and acclaim. So you trusted your receptive energy right here with the Empress and the Emperor, and you're coming into union with someone or something. It could be probably love, but it could be family, work, anything. Something that you really, really wanted to win at. You're winning at it, okay? And you're not winning. You're gonna be you're winning, or you're going to be winning. Queen of Cups, I'm feeling like my cup overflows. Like, I don't know why I'm really feeling that. You outsmarted this what toxic energy that was trying to trick you, and you stayed receptive, and that's why you're getting your King of Pentacles, your match here, okay? And they will see you for who you are. They won't be fooled by the lies of the trickster, okay? So let me read to you the Queen of Cups, though, before we get our sweet ass affirmation. Queen of Cups is intuition, healing, compassion, caring, and empathy. There's that intuition again, isn't it? It says the Queen of Cups signifies compassionate, feminine energy, which can be channeled from any gender identity. This queen is grounded and level-headed, while still encompassing the emotion and intuition of the water sign they embody. An upright Queen of Cups can point to the promise of recovery from mental and emotional trauma and shows emotional growth. Pulling this card upright can validate one's intuition. It could be that someone in your life is offering this energy, whether it be a colleague or another person with whom you feel comfortable exploring your identity or sensitive side. So I feel like that's just in line with what I've been talking about. So there's not much more to say on that. Just be confident in what you know in your heart to be true. That's following your head and your heart, balancing it, and trusting that you will be taken care of. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle this a little bit, and then I'm just going to grab one out of here. And this is the Sweet Ass Affirmations 2 deck by Rage Create. Okay, so cut it. Seeing a lot of water energy. I feel like I'm always reading for a lot of water energy. Okay. Holy Spirit, one card, please. Huh. Look at this. The Truthful. My truth is as pure as I react, and I react with benevolence. So I'm going to read the back, okay? And it says, it's tough, but being nice to all humans, creatures, and aliens is the honorable play. Even if a meanie weenie is slandering, criticizing, or giving you a swirly, you don't know what kind of stink a meanie weenie has been subjected to, whether it be emotional trauma or literal shit in their pants. Reacting to meanies by being a meanie is only a win for Team Meanie. Instead, and this is Team Meanie right here, see? Instead, smile and radiate kindness towards the troubled soul. Your truth, wow, this is insane. Your truth, which I know we just said that on the other side, but it's still blowing my mind. Your truth is as pure as how you react. Lead by example and with benevolence. It gives permission to the meanie to heal. So, you know, for me, benevolence is just like I believe it means basically with like an unaffected state. Like, you're not going to let them tear you down. You're unaffected by their negativity, and you're choosing happiness over letting their corruption break up what you set out to do, the hard work that you have started winning at. You're not going to let them destroy that. You're going to keep fighting for what you love, and you're going to win, and you're going to nurture this, and you're going to have compassion for the meanie weenie, because how sad for them that they have to live always up in their head all the time trying to figure out how to mess everybody else up. That's boring. So if you have anybody around you who just constantly seems to try to mess with your happiness, please just let them go. At least you don't have to be ugly or hateful, but try not to surround yourself with them, and definitely don't listen to anything they say about anything. A lot of times it's mostly a lie. So really pray and meditate on how to handle the situation. But I know that you are all very intuitive and smart, and just listen to your inner guidance. And it looks like you have that divine counterpart coming in right now of some kind, whether it's, like I said, love, a friendship. But don't let outside influences affect your confidence, is what I'm getting at. You have to have a confidence that you deserve this. Know that it's God's bringing it to you, and just allow yourself to receive it, okay? Be confident in who you are. You guys are all amazing, and you deserve all the best that life has to offer. I love you guys. I hope this message was well received. If you can, drop me a comment. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know if any of this resonates. And I hope you have a happy Saturday and a happy full moon, okay, guys? I love you. Peace. Bye.